Hello, beautiful star family. It's been a couple days since I've gotten to connect with you. We've been driving through beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landscape, and I just want to take a moment to share some of it with you. We are in the incredible Napa Valley right now, so we are in Napa in this cute little RV park, but it's more than that. There's horse camping here, there's disc golf hikes for horses, there's mountain biking, all kinds of neat stuff. It's Sky Ridge Park in Napa. It's very, very beautiful here. And I wanted to just come up the hill a little bit with you guys so that you can see the view. It's just incredible. I've been tapping into the Aina, to the earth, to the land. As we made our journey through the coastline, we were driving through miles of the redwood forest, the immaculate trees, the ancient ancestors there. And as we got to connect to that energy, really getting to feel a lot of the ancient wisdom, just a perception in so many ways of these trees that are over 3,000 years old. And recognizing, that's still very baby compared to some of the ancient history lines and galactic history lines that we look at upon the earth. But they are the ones that really hold the greatest records for us to remember some of what has been going on here upon the earth plane and the roots deep within the ground. And it was pretty amazing driving out of the mountains and coming into more populated or civilized places where people are just going about doing their business. There truly is so many individuals upon the planet that are just going about living their lives, doing the things that they are doing. And this is really important for each and every one of you who are so sensitive, so empathic to the energies that you are experiencing, to please be mindful of this, that we are the minority still, and that as we hold this sensitivity to the very subtle vibrations that are going on upon the earth, this is overwhelming a lot of us. And I want to amplify this in a really big way because I've had so many of you reaching out as far as having ultra sensitivities to emotional overloads of energy, crying, a lot of tears, a lot of just feeling so overwhelmed by whatever is going on that there's a sense of almost not being able to process all of it. There's many of you that are getting your downloads so quickly right now that as you get these downloads, it's almost too fast. And it's happening at a time where massive influxes are coming up on the earth. So you're just kind of getting all of it all at one time. And I want to encourage you to please be gentle with yourself. That many of the things that you are ingesting, that you are reading, that you are hearing, that you are learning, has been things that certain individuals have maybe been studying 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. And especially those of you that are starting to really ingest the materials of Lisa Renee and energetic synthesis, or Kilanta, and any of the Kathara teachings, please understand that those really started in the 90s, early 2000s. So we're talking about years of materials that is really heavy, dense things to understand. So the ask that I would have of each of you is to please be so gentle at this time with everything that you are truly being guided to remember, because part of remembering is also having the experience. I just got to get this back behind. Look at these mountain ranges. Breathtaking. Sorry, pausing for a minute. It's just so breathtaking. The energy. Wow, so amazing. Just some neat stuff. There's so much stuff to do here. It's really, really quite incredible. But please understand too, one thing I would like to share is that when we go through the experience of sometimes reading something, learning something, and coming across a material, or even across walking on the land, sometimes that very experience triggers an awareness or an awakening, okay? and it will flood us first with emotions. And generally there won't be a remembrance. Oh, they're shutting a gate. Generally there won't be a remembrance or even a memory of what it is. It'll just be a flood of emotions that comes through. And when that flood of emotions comes through, it might again be tears, it might be anger, frustration, depression. There can be this whole wave because it's a release from our cellular tissues that are activating deeply recessed library memories within us. And when they release, we start to have that flooding of the energy, or even the chemical releases of the cellular tissues flooding through with the emotions first of the memories, and then from that we start to get the little flashes, the tidbits. So there are some of you that are really pumping out the dream recall right now, even having flashbacks of just memories of different things. Please jot them down, write them down as much as you can, write them down for sure, because these are really important for you to gather the bits and pieces, because usually the bits and pieces will come. And then when you get the bits and pieces, they are like puzzle pieces that sometimes you have to wait a little bit for the next puzzle piece to come through. But I do want to say that it is a very special time, because many of you are getting puzzle pieces and then not having to wait very long. Whereas there has been other individuals that, again, maybe have been doing this kind of path cutting, path work since, say, the 70s, 60s, 50s, that literally had to sometimes wait decades for another puzzle piece to come. So please, I encourage you to be so gentle with yourself, but also so grateful for how fast the puzzle pieces are truly starting to come now, and recognizing that as they do flood through. One tip that I would give is I would encourage you, I'm gonna see if I can get this. They've been these amazing vultures in the sky. I don't know if I can capture them. There was a whole host of them. Probably not gonna happen. Okay, back to the thing I was saying. What I would actually recommend as a practice is that when the emotions start to come, take a moment to start to get a pen, a paper, start writing out whatever's coming through. Write it out as the feelings. I feel so sad, I feel overwhelmed, I feel so frustrated, I feel so angry. It doesn't matter what it is. And then start to add metaphors. It's as if, or like what. It's as if I am being chased, I'm being imprisoned, I'm being told I can't do what I want to do. Figure out what it is that the feeling is, and then keep adding to it with metaphors. It's as if, or like, or it's like I am being, restricted. It's like I am being told what to do. I kind of said that, but this is where you start to work the metaphors. And then once you do that, then you start to get curious. Oh, if it feels like I'm being restricted by what? And get curious about each of the elements within it, so that you can start to round out the story. And a lot of times you can actually pull your Akashic Library records out that way, so that those puzzle pieces actually can become the whole story. And you can start to feel, oh my gosh, I feel like a man, I feel like a woman in this other lifetime that is going through this experience and having this individual in my life, and feeling as though I'm frustrated for this, that, or the other that is happening. So that is one of the amazing ways that you can work with these tidbits of information that are coming through, but learn how to pull it out so that you can work with it. And that is one of the most helpful ways to help process if you're getting a lot of overwhelm of emotions, rather than being stuck feeling as though you are just going through days after days of maybe going through tears or emotions or overwhelm. Because again, this is just showing you that a ton is being activated in your body, and it's all being released at the same time. And we want to find the tools in order to begin to really allow those to just process through. So with so much love, you guys, thank you so much for letting me share this with you. I'm sorry I'm wearing my sunglasses the whole time, but the sun is out. I'm so excited. It's been just an incredible adventure. I will post pictures on the Telegram as we keep going. It's been so beautiful, this whole entire trip. Just such a magical experience, just seeing nature, being in nature, and even being out of range or cell service for so much of this trip. So that is why it's been such a delay since the last post, because we've been out in the land and there hasn't. So now that we are again here where I can reach out to you, I just wanted to say I love you guys so much. I am feeling it too. And I wanted to touch on this energy about the emotions right now because that is a huge theme for so many of us. So with so much love, please reach out to someone that you trust, that you care about. Let's support each other through this time. That is the most important thing. Don't do this alone. I love you.